These pants used to fit. Okay.
You want help? Oh, you got it?
No, I got it. Just had to unzip it a little bit.
I'm going to say it. I'm glad we finally did a good movie.
That's true.
Feels good.
We did real good.
I had to go all the way down to
Yeah.
the cellar.
To the hard deck.
I had to go past the hard deck.
You have to go past the hard deck.
Into the basement. Talk to Jeannie a little bit.
I had to really make sure I pronounced that correctly.
Hard deck?
Yeah, because you don't want to
Why?
get below the hard deck.
What do you
Hard
mean?
deck.
I don't get it. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Ayo. I'll tell you right now, Jared, I thought for like 2 weeks I had ED. And I was like, do I go to a doctor? And now I realize, no, man, just watch Top Gun. Here's what we're going to do. I went online to www.topgunday.com. And I put in your name, Jared Jackson. So behind every good fighter pilot is a good call sign.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Like
Submit. Here's Jared's call sign.
You have or something.
Jared's call sign is... Oh! You got a good one.
Okay.
Lieutenant Jared Ballistic Jackson.
Ooh.
That's fucking cool, Ballistic. All right, let me see what mine is. What nickname did the goddamn fucking Top Gun...
Jester?
Nope.
Ah.
I am Lieutenant Jonathan Sourdough Mano.
Sourdough?
What the fuck is that?
Oh, no.
That's his fucking name.
Oh, that's like racist.
You think-
because you're like Italian and it's like a...
You think fucking Goose was bad, the worst one on that fucking thing?
Sourdough.
They gave me sourdough? God damn it. Oh, I should have
yeah.
screenshotted it.
Ballistic.
No, we're not doing that now.
Okay, we're not doing it. You told me before.
No,
we
if I got
started
a fresh
the
fucking name.
podcast that
If I got something cool like Jonathan Taser Mano.
well, that would have been really cool.
Or Jonathan Shark.
What did you think of Top Gun?
So fucking sexy.
I think it was just a gay movie with heterosexual undertones.
The movie was let me just I don't disagree with you, but here's the thing about a gay movie, as you call it, with heterosexual undertones. Yeah. Okay, so the women are gonna go see it because they just want to see Val Kilmer walking around with a little towel. Done. Yeah. You're in. Perfect. The guys are gonna go see it because they want to see badass jet flying and they want to pretend that they're Tom Cruise. And then you're gonna get the gay audience because they get to see Val Kilmer in a little towel and they want to be Tom Cruise flying around in jets. So it's kind of a win-win-win. First off, the way everyone handled Goose's death, it was like, oh, darn it. It was like losing a car.
Yeah.
It's like somebody stole my car. I'm upset, but fuck. And then at the end, he has the dog tags, which obviously should go to Goose's child, Little Goose. Tom Cruise just throws him in the fucking Potomac. He's like, I did it, and then tosses dog tags that aren't his that should go to the family into the river.
That was very narcissistic.
Okay. So like you said before, Jared, and I already took you off track. I'm sorry.
Oh.
We're doing Cold Case because we're gonna go see Top Gun Maverick. So we just watched Top Gun, which is a school for jets. I got some interesting stuff.
Oh, let's hear it.
That I found in the Cold Case files.
Can't wait.
Top Gun. When did it come out? What year?
It came out in 1986. You're right.
Great.
You're a
1986.
terrible detective.
No, you're one of the best detectives that should retire.
Oh my god.
It's directed by Tony Scott.
Obviously the famous younger brother of Ridley Scott.
Is he really?
Who do you think is a better director?
Why are you fucking stupid?
Hit you with it.
We know who's a better director.
Ridley Scott.
Yes.
Oh.
Why do you ask the bad questions?
I did a whole roster of all of Tony Scott's movies. He's certainly got this style. That's like one of his last movies, Man on Fire.
Yeah, starring Denzel Washington. And he ties the guy to that car and then he shoves a grenade up his asshole. And then he walks away and the man explodes.
Yep. Well, so his visual style was very interesting to me because it was like a music video. There was acid burns on the film.
Right.
They were double exposing film. It was very visual, like, you know.
Can I say
Yeah,
something?
go ahead.
When I see something done like that in movies, I feel like they filmed everything and then they're on the cutting room floor and they're like, ugh. So now they're trying to spice it up.
They're spicing it up.
And it's just kind of like, at a certain point, it's not really artistic. It's just like, fuck, can you just like punch up the contrast? That looks different.
What?
It's like, who gives a fuck if it looks different? So Tony Scott did the original, did you do any information on the new guy?
Well,
wait, why don't you tell everybody why we're doing a cold case?
Just how we did with Firestarter, the cold case. We're comparing and contrasting it with the new upcoming
Top Gun.
Yeah, Top Gun.
Maverick starring Rutger Hauer.
So Tony Scott actually, he jumped on. His second feature film was for Paramount Pictures of Top Gun. Debuted at #1 in the box office.
Naturally.
Paramount Pictures actually created a budget of $15 million for Top Gun back in 1986
right.
and made $357 million. Oh, and I also found some interesting trivia from the word on the street.
Can I say some stuff
yes,
before?
Hit me with it.
Tom Cruise is a frightening man. Let's just say Tom Cruise would stab you. And not you as in Jared, but Tom Cruise would stab like any human being if there was a confrontation. His excuse would be like, I'm a panther. You don't corner a panther, because if you do, he's gonna attack. Everyone would fucking think he's right.
Okay, and also how he was cornering the love interest in Top Gun just would not fly at all in today's standards, because that's what 80s movies were really trying to tell us back in the day. They're like, okay, listen, I know she's not into you right now, but if you keep bothering her and appearing at her house, her work, her family gatherings, her relatives' funerals, and confessing your undying love and affection for her, she will ultimately fall in love with you.
That's easy and beautiful. I wasn't around 1980, but that sounds simple. Remember when he followed her and then she went to the bathroom?
Yeah.
And he went into the ladies'
The only safe zone for any female is into the ladies' restroom.
One time I accidentally walked into the ladies' bathroom. And I almost got maced, dude. So, and he went in there on purpose.
Well,
so
a couple of other facts
tell you
about Top Gun I wanted to bring up. So, after 19 weeks in the box office, it became #1 again.
Damn.
And it was competing against Stand By Me, Karate Kid Part 2, The Fly, and Nothing in Common. Also, it became the highest grossing film of 1986.
Damn.
Underneath it was Crocodile Dundee, and of course, Karate Kid Part 2.
Crocodile fucking Dundee.
Oh, man, that movie made so much money.
When is the last time you watched Crocodile Dundee?
I don't know. Probably when I was being babysat. Still.
Why don't you watch it again? Because it's not as good as you fucking think it is. That's boring. Let me just tell you the end of fucking Crocodile Dundee, if you don't mind.
Please, because I don't remember it.
They're on a subway platform. And what's so fucking amazing is, obviously, if you're going to make a movie about New York City, you have to have all the New York City trope people. The construction worker, the guy eating pizza, the obnoxious Italian person.
The mugger.
Yeah, sure. There you go, Jared. Beautiful studio.
Thank you.
I think he's about to get on the train, if I remember correctly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think she chases after him. It might be vice versa.
Now
but
I remember
both
this.
Are in. Yes.
He walks on everybody's head.
Yes. All the New Yorkers are just like, what'd she say? And they're like, she said don't leave. And then goes to the construction worker, goes to the postman, and goes to him. She goes, man. I love her. And then goes back and he goes, he loves you. They lift him up. And he walks on the heads.
And he's wearing cowboy boots, right? Like snakeskin boots.
And he walks on the fucking heads of the New York people. Nobody would fucking... And they're all smiling. They're like, good God bless them. What a beautiful moment. Nobody would fucking stand for that. No, you get in line and someone's standing too close to you, you're fucking mad. And it's so fucking stupid.
I love it. So, yeah, underneath that was The Karate Kid Part 2.
Yeah.
Back to School, Rodney Dangerfield, was the 4th highest grossing film of 1986.
Please take my wife. That was my Rodney Dangerfield.
My favorite one is Aliens, the one with James Cameron.
Oh, Aliens.
Made $85 million in 1986.
Yeah, that one's fucking cool, man. Bill Paxton's great in that.
Now, as you know, Top Gun was a propaganda film for the Navy to get recruits. Yeah. And it went up like 500% of recruitment after that film came out. Well, it's the same reason why you can't, they won't sell rabbits on Easter, and they won't really sell, or they had a problem with selling Dalmatians after the movies came out.
Why?
Just because, put it in films, it's very influential.
What?
Yeah. So, question for you. Okay, so...
All right, so let me give you some facts here, Jay.
Oh, hit me with a fact.
No, go ahead. You wanted to go. So here's what I found. About when are we gonna be on the same page, Jared?
Okay.
You know what?
What page are you?
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So director Tony Scott, he did some. He also did the Kenny Loggins Danger Zone music video. It's basically Top Gun but within like a 4-minute music video. Okay. Oh! I did some info on the writers as well.
Oh, okay.
Let me just dig in here.
Yeah.
Let me just fucking dig in, and then you can have the floor.
Okay.
I thought it'd be a little bit more of a pushback. Do you mind giving me some pushback? Can I say, let me have the floor and you give me some pushback? Because I kind of had a whole thing prepared.
Go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, just let me have the floor, Ballistic.
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
All right,
No, you can't have the floor.
All right.
You know what?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead. Here, let me help you out.
Because
If you mess up a fucking line from Top Gun, the movie you just watched, you'll be flying cargo planes full of plastic dog shit.
Okay, I gotta do something that I don't want to do. It just pains me to do it. I gotta give someone the floor right now. I guess that's gotta be you, sourdough.
All right, fuck.
Take the floor.
Come on, Ballistic. Focus up here.
Yeah.
Oh, can I say this real quick?
Yeah.
In the lore of Top Gun, there's a pilot and then there's a Rio, the backup man. He's riding bitch. He's not the guy that's getting laid. He's not the cool guy. He's the hype man for the dude that's going to pump it later that night. He doesn't really do anything in the jet. The pilot's the boss.
He's a navigator. Yeah.
The pilot's the
He's
boss.
navigating the bar.
He didn't even have a map.
What's the eligible ladies and eligible guys around?
Well, let me
there.
just say this.
Yeah.
This is how I picture us. You're the pilot, and I'm the Rio.
Oh,
I feel it. Trust me.
I think they meant to say rear, and then
Rio.
the guy had like a speech impediment
Did
that
he?
said Rio.
A Rio.
I think he's saying your
A rear.
goose was the rear.
Well, on the subtitles, it literally said Rio.
I don't think this.
It said R-I-O.
I think he was saying rear. That blew your mind. You kept asking like, "Who's Rio?"
I'm like, what does a Rio do? If they just said Rio, I'd be like, yeah, it's the guy in the back of the plane. I wouldn't care what he does. Anyway, I'm the rear, and you're the pilot.
Yeah, that makes sense. Which is another, heterosexual undertone in the movie.
Oh, the movie's full of them, and it works, and it's very sexualized. If I saw this as a child, I'd be married to a man right now.
Oh, yeah. Don't
Okay, here's the dealio. Jim Cash is one of the writers on this film. And he is known for some movies you might have seen. Anaconda. And have you ever seen Dick Tracy?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Warren Beatty.
And now the other writing one is Jack Epps Jr. And he's known for Anaconda and another little film you might have heard of, Dick Tracy.
They're writing partners.
That would explain a lot. And he's also known for Top Gun. And then, and he also did The Flintstones in Viva Rock Vegas.
Can I ask you, did you know the budget on that?
Of The Flintstones?
Yeah. And for the sequel, they spent $83 million in the year 2000 on The Flintstones in Viva Rock Vegas.
How much did it make?
It made $59 million.
That's a negative Bucky.
Oh, you did leave some movies out that the dynamic duo Jim Cash and Jack Epps Jr. wrote together. They also wrote Turner and Hooch.
Yeah.
Legal Eagles?
Yeah, I got it too.
And The Secret of My Success.
Yep. I have the notes
Starring
right here.
Michael J. Fox.
I got that too, I have the movies. It's not that I forgot. I have them on my paper.
Well, you know what? I agree with you. You just mentioned the most popular
did
ones.
you find this out then? Oh, fuck. Warren Skaaren is a uncredited writer. And that's something you missed in the Cold Case when you did this back in 86. That's right. He was noted for doing Batman, starring Michael Keaton, and Beetlejuice.
What was he?
Starring Michael Keaton. Yeah. Oh, and then I don't know if you knew this.
Yeah.
Because I didn't see on your notes in the Cold Case file. The lead in Top Gun is Tom Cruise.
Well, did you also going back to the writer, Jim Cash and Jack Epps Jr., you know why they stopped writing together?
Why?
Jim Cash died.
That would do it. That's probably going to put a kink in things.
Yeah.
That's why my aunt got divorced.
Wait. She got divorced?
Her husband died.
I got it.
Do you know anything about Tom Cruise?
No, I don't.
Well, as a good detective, I know things about Tom Cruise.
Let me hear it.
He was born July 3rd, 1962 in Syracuse, New York. His Christian name, Thomas Cruise
Maypother.
Yeah. The fourth.
The fourth?
Yes.
Whoa.
And here's what's interesting because you just said, how do you pronounce it?
Maypother.
I forgot. So I went on to www.pronouncenames.com. and it told me Maypother, and I forgot how to say it.
Well, did you enjoy the production value of that movie, Top Gun?
Absolutely, the production value. And I said it while watching it. It was P and P. It was passion and paycheck. It was the scene where they're talking to the Viper, and he's telling Tom Cruise, Maverick, like, this is dangerous. You can't be doing that stuff. There's rules. And you're kind of like, it's basically a principal telling a student not to be bad.
So the dynamic duo, because you just talked about the writers.
You and me.
Yeah.
Ballistic and sourdough, baby.
There was other things I wanted to bring up about the writers. But
sourdough sounds like I have trouble getting in the fucking cockpit. Come on, sourdough. Coming, sir.
So the producers. Now you might recognize the name Jerry Bruckheimer.
No.
Okay. Well, we'll bring it around.
Oh, Jerry Brooks.
Yeah, Jerry Brooks
all the time. I know him as Jerry, and that's why I was a little bit confused.
Of course.
But
I'm
keep going.
sorry about that.
Everybody who knows him in the biz calls him Jerry Bear.
So Jerry Bruckheimer partnered up with Don Simpson. Now those two actually produced several huge #1s in the box office, starting with Flashdance in 1983.
Oh yeah. You said Flashdance, and you like looked up and smiled.
It wasn't #1 in the box office. I'm getting old as shit. All right, Flashdance in 1983 was produced for $7 million, made 92, but opened behind The Lone Wolf McQuade. And then they followed that one up with Thief of Hearts in 1984 for Paramount Pictures, and that opened at #3. It was a budget of $8 million, worldwide $10 million. Now they're starting to get a little
that's still
scantily
money
in the pocket,
baby.
They came back with one of the biggest movies ever.
Let me guess. Well, tell me what it's about.
Plays a cop from Detroit.
Oh, that's easy. That's a Beverly Hills Cop.
That's right. In 1984, Paramount Pictures, for $13 million, it made $316 million. Is
that our biggest Pocky that we've had so far? That's a lot of fucking money.
Not until Top Gun.
In the Pocky, not like what in the Pocky.
Beverly Hills Cop remained at #1 in the box office for 13 weeks.
Dude, Eddie Murphy was a hot...
13 weeks!
Everybody wanted... You want to hear my Eddie Murphy impression?
Go for it.
That's it.
And then after that, they did Top Gun. Of course, they followed up. They didn't want to let go of a good thing. Beverly Hills Cop 2, directed by...
Tony Scott.
That's right. And in 1987, that had a budget of $27 million and worldwide total of $299 million.
Hey, a win's a win's a win's a win.
And then Paramount came back with Days of Thunder. This is all produced by Don Simpson and Jerry Bruckheimer.
God,
Did you ever watch Days of Thunder?
No. No.
He was a race car driver. That's where he met Nicole Kidman. Yeah.
No.
And then she played like a nurse, and he thought she was a hooker. And then she was like, I come to check on your vitals. And he grabbed her hand and put it on his...
What is that?
His
belly button?
No, his penis.
Whoa. Is Nicole Kidman the one from Australia or New Zealand?
Australia. There was this video that someone compiled together where it was her doing the AMC like magical cinematic experience to Lady Gaga getting plowed in Life of Gucci or whatever movie that was. And it was like, what the fuck? And she's just staring at the screen like, you can fall in love with drama. Okay. Crimson Tide. Damn. No. That was in 1995. I think you were just like
1995. I was 3 years old.
3 years old.
I was goo-gooing. God.
All right.
I was in a stroller until I was 12.
Bad Boys with Will Smith and
Martin Lawrence. Yeah, I seen Bad Boys with Will Smith.
Yeah, and of course, The Rock.
The Rock. That is such a fucking slick Rick movie. And I have a real problem with movies like that because... So, like, when I was a child watching The Rock, like, the 13th time, I was like, yeah, I'm going to be Sean Connery. I'm going to jail, and I will break out of jail. And, oh, my God. You know what really fucking pisses me off about Sean Connery?
What?
Is that he dies, and everyone's like, he was misogynistic and disgusting. And it's just like, he did that interview with Barbara Walters. She's like, the fucking... And that brings it back to Top Gun.
I think you should shop a woman.
And she's...
Sean, things are coming in.
Right. No, but Barbara Walters, she's like, you said a while ago that it's okay to slap women. Do you still stand by that? She's mad at him. At this moment, she's not happy with Sean Connery. Sean Connery looks at her and goes, yes, if she deserves it. And she was just like, oh my God, Sean. And I'm like, what's going on here? And that goes back to Top Gun.
Of course.
What's the woman's name?
Charlie.
She was throwing herself at him like Like, if she did not sleep with Maverick, she's going to die.
She had a severe case of the fuck me eyes going on the whole time.
I'm not going to lie to you. Look at me, and you know I'm not joking.
Oh, my God.
Never in my life have I gotten the fuck me. I've gotten the fuck you eyes.
Oh, I had to point them out to you.
I've 100% gotten the fuck you eyes.
I'm like, look at this gumshoe. That's what you call the fuck me eyes.
Yeah, damn. I'm just a young rook. I've never gotten that in my life, and I'm starting to think I'm never going to get that in my life.
Not with a name like sourdough.
God, fuck, dude. Out of all the fucking names.
The success of Simpson and Bruckheimer partnership earned the producer. They actually got 15 Academy Award nominations, 2 wins, 4 Grammys, 3 Golden Globes, and 2 People's Choice Awards. So who gives a fuck about that?
Are they producing this one?
Bruckheimer is, but Don Simpson passed away.
That will definitely.
Do you know who Jerry Bruckheimer's other dynamic duo partner was?
Robin.
Michael Bay.
Oh, Michael, what did I just watch, Bay?
Well, Jeffrey Kimball was a cinematographer for Top Gun.
Okay.
Now, before Top Gun, he did The Legend of Billie Jean in 1985 for TriStar Pictures.
Billie Jean.
Do you remember that one? Okay, so I learned that Jeffrey Kimball mainly only shoots action films, especially films by Tony Scott.
Oh, Tony!
So, such as Top Gun, Beverly Hills Cop 2, Revenge, True Romance, and he worked with John Woo a lot and also shot Mission Impossible 2. But no, I want to tell you some other facts about this.
Right.
Now,
so go ahead.
Here we go.
And then in Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, they strapped him to the outside of a cargo plane. And then they took off with him, the lead role. They had to do it 8 times.
Jeez.
He's on the outside. If anything goes wrong, if anything was going wrong, he could not get into the plane until it landed. He was on the outside of a cargo plane full of plastic dog shit, Jared, flying through the sky. He was quoted, there was a part where a pebble hit his ribs and almost shattered his ribs.
Of course it would.
Tom Cruise.
He's going so fast.
Just because he's part of a fucking cult doesn't mean nothing. Tom Cruise deserves more respect as being a dedicated actor. Now, but he is missing one little accolade that he wanted.
What's that?
He wanted to be the first actor in space.
Oh.
And it was Willie Shatz, not him. Sorry, Thomas.
For a film? Oh, God. Okay, I got an informant out on the streets. Had him for a long time.
Really?
Used to work with him.
Right. How'd you get the info?
One of my partners. Well.
Did you rub one out of him? You rubbed one out and you got it out of him?
No, it's called you squeeze him for information. You don't rub it out. Joke.
Maybe that's why my informants like me more than you.
That's probably true. Okay, so my informant actually gathered some intel on this one. So did you know that both John Carpenter and David Cronenberg turned down the chance to direct Top Gun?
Who's your informant?
His
I know
name
we're not
was,
supposed to share, but why don't you just tell me?
His name was Whole Wheat. Fucking
so he's a real guy.
No, he's a real guy. He's
not,
Rio Whole Wheat. That's his name. That's why I kept I started sweating every time he kept asking about Rio. I was like, God damn it, how do you know Rio?
How do I know Rio Whole
Rio
Wheat?
Whole Wheat. That's my informant.
Cronenberg?
Yes.
He has that new movie coming out, Crimes of the Future. Did you see? Oh my God. Just to let everybody know, as tough as the name Ballistic might
I have
sound,
a hard time with body horror, dude.
Lieutenant Jared Ballistic Jackson cannot handle body horror. He can't do it. He's missing out on a beautiful genre of film.
Nope, couldn't do it.
Yeah, his new movie, Crimes of the Future, the first 5 minutes or something of the movie apparently is so grotesque. People walked out.
Who's starring in that?
Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah, that's right.
That's his name, right?
Yeah.
How am I mispronouncing everyone else's normal fucking names?
That, guys. I don't like the way
Can we
you
get back
talk
to the
about
notes?
my
I keep
partner.
interrupting.
Yeah.
This show's going nowhere because of Jonathan.
Oh, you asked me about Take My Breath Away and Danger Zone. You're like, these are bangers.
Yep.
So those were actually written by the same guy. His name was Tom Whitlock.
Wait, Kenny Loggins didn't write Danger Zone?
Mm-mm. In fact, he was like commissioned to do it.
Kenny Loggins didn't write
the producers originally wanted REO Speedwagon and Toto, but they all turned it down.
What? Wait, what the fuck is
A lot of people actually turned down opportunities to work on this project because it was essentially a propaganda.
Apparently ballistic.
It's balls-tastic, by the way.
Balls-tastic, you got a MiG on your 60. Yep. What's sourdough doing? Jacking off.
Oh, did you know that? Yeah, I gotta stop him from doing that. Do you know that stunt pilot Art Scholl was killed during the production of Top Gun at age 54. He died when his Pitts S2 failed to recover from a flat spin and plunged into the Pacific Ocean. Scholl's last words over the radio were, "I have a problem. I have a real problem." The film was dedicated to him.
Why are you such a fucking bummer?
Because I've been around for a long time to know this world is a cold, dark place.
Every episode you bring up dead bodies.
And Top Gun is actually credited with starting the home video industry.
Oh, fucking shit.
It's true.
The home video industry was started by Rutger Hauer, video action movie star. It was not started by goddamn Top Gun.
By the way, if Rutger Hauer played in Top Gun, what do you think his call sign would be?
His call sign would be Ruck.
It wouldn't be called Split Second?
Oh my, I mean, that does sound, I was thinking about that. I was like, is it too easy? But it does sound fucking cool. And you can't have, no, it works because Sundown is there.
Yeah.
Sundown's like, Split Second. Split Second does sound fucking pretty cool.
That's true.
That could be his call name.
So originally VHS tapes were priced at $100 upon their first release. Can you imagine that? $100? Holy shit, back in the day. And they were mainly sold to video stores, but this film was priced to own immediately upon release, made possible by Pepsi Cola buying ad space at the beginning of the VHS tape.
Your facts are riveting.
Yeah, they are.
And I'm glad, because the only reason I listen to your goddamn facts is just in case they pop up in trivia one night. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
Nut clubs aren't for enjoyment. It's for me to rub out information from my guy. So it's not.
You don't rub out information from your informants.
Oh.
You squeeze it out of them.
Can I meet Rio?
Now, okay.
Can I meet Rio Wheats?
You remember when you can't meet Rio Whole Wheat.
Whole Wheat. Come on, Ballistic.
All right.
I'm your wingman. I'm sourdough. You know I'll rise to the occasion.
So you remember you were complaining about Cougar?
Yeah, Cougar.
Was supposed to have crashed while trying to land back on the aircraft carrier.
That would have been better, because how do you get to that level?
Here's that. And his death was supposed to be why Maverick slid into that Cougar spot. But this was summarily cut by the Navy.
You could have asked me, and I would have told you it's exactly what it was, because at the end, Hollywood and Wolfman, their plane gets shot. Oh, sorry, their jet gets shot by a MiG. They parachute to safety, and then they show a helicopter coming to rescue them.
Yeah,
it's very interesting.
And as I said, this film was intended to be a recruitment tool for the Navy.
It fucking worked. It was the sexiest recruitment tool. They look so fucking badass.
Yeah,
I told you.
They get the women and they get the other guys.
They wear aviators
that are still
inside. They're wet all the time.
Oh.
And as a 30-year-old man watching that tonight, I just realized
you didn't do anything with your life?
I am a beta, and I'll never be an alpha.
Well, the Navy didn't want any negative attention drawn to the particular hazardous aspects of serving on the aircraft carrier or for their flying fighters. Yeah, it was.
That is a recruitment video. It's kind of like...
What, for sex?
Well, yeah, but for like the Navy, it's just like, come be a pilot. Sorry.
Cayuse. You can't have a squeaker toy, Cayuse. Done.
All right, let's start talking about the movie.
Perfect.
What'd you think?
I felt like also Top Gun had the Star Wars aspect to it. You enter in a lived-in world. Somebody's character is also living out the rumors of their father's exploits.
Wow. Oh, my Jared. And that's why that was amazing.
And I felt like Maverick was akin to Luke, and his father was like Anakin, where you hear about who they were, all the amazing things that they were, and you can never outrun your father's shadow.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of coming of age in that situation. There was just a lot of coming in that movie as well.
And also, Top Gun is like Star Wars because they had things that could fly in the sky.
Absolutely.
That was a really well put.
Thank you. That's what they call me. They call me well put balls-tastic.
Yeah, damn it, dude. You got a real slick... What? I don't fucking understand. Do you mind if I just give one more take?
You want to try to get a new name?
Yeah. Well, let's just see if maybe I can get something better here.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, try it again.
I'm going to keep sourdough.
Okay.
Because it tried to give me Lieutenant Jonathan Dano Mano.
And on that note, sourdough bread, are you excited to see Top Gun Maverick?
No. Yeah.
And this podcasting stuff's hard.
It is. It's tough, but it's tougher having a tag name as Sourdough. Because if I go to the Top Gun school, I'm going to get bullied by all the other kids.
Well, I just think that is balls-tastic.